What's up guys, Skull here, and today we are back for another Project Ozone video, and today I want to go ahead and get an ME system set up. So if you guys noticed, I moved all the barrels, and they are now down in deep storage units over here, and I changed it all out for ME storage drives. So this is going to be a ridiculous setup. You don't need this many ME drives, but I don't want our ME system to be filling up. So for items that don't go in a deep storage unit, they can go on these drives. So we're going to put our displays, our terminals, right here. Okay, I guess it's going to place that way then. So next up, we're going to want to build the ME controller. So the max size these things can be built is a 7x7. So this is going to be the center. So this isn't going to be the most efficient for channels either. So I believe, let's see, that'll be the middle. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. There we go, and then boom, 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 boom. Alright, there we go. Now it's built. All we have to do is get power to this. So let's do that real quick. Let's run a cable under this, like so. And then we're going to dig under here and run a cable from the energy cells. And we're going to tell this guy output to the bottom. And I don't have any power cables on me. We have 26. This might not be enough. I mean, for this part it should be, but anything else probably won't. Which will be okay, because we can always make more, because EMC for the win. Let me dig out a block right here and right there, so then we can at least throw power onto the ME system. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that should light up the controller. There we go. Now all we have to do is put some storage on it. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put some storage buses on these guys, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I got the deep storage units hooked up. I set a priority on these guys to be 1,000, so they are the highest priority. So the items that's supposed to go here don't go into the drives. So next up, we're going to have to run dense ME cables from here to the controller, because you have a max of 32 cables on a dense line and a max of 8 on a regular glass fluix line. So let's go ahead and run these. So I'm obviously not going to run them all on camera. I'm just going to show you guys what colors I'm going to be using. The color really doesn't matter. It's just the fact that they have to be different colors so they don't connect, and it can't be the regular dense ME cable, because then they will connect. So yeah, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to run the cables from here to the ME controller. I'm going to do the same thing for the deep storage units, and we'll be right back. Alright, so a little bit later, I almost got this thing fully set up. I want to show one thing on camera. The dense cables don't directly connect to the storage bus, and apparently, even though these are still connected to dense lines, even after 8 channels across this line right here, the channel won't continue. So in order to fix this, we're going to break this, and then we're going to use a cable anchor to stop the cables from connecting, place the storage bus back, place that back, and then place this back, and after a second that will light up. We're going to do the same thing for this one down here, because there are 17 deep storage units, and there can only be 8 on a channel. So, well, per line. So let's do that. Boom. And then let's do this, and that should connect after we place that. And everything should be blue. I can't stop moving. That should turn blue here in a second. There we go. And I ran all the lines over here. This looks very messy, but we're not going to be coming down here anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're using a lot of channels, as you guys can tell. Another thing, I want to make an import bus, because I want to import this stuff into the AE system, or ME system. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We're also going to want to make some drives here soon too. So import bus should be quite easy, actually. Import bus, sticky piston. We actually have some of this stuff on us. So because we don't have any drives in the AE system yet, so we don't want to use that. So import bus, it just takes a sticky piston and some iron. So slime ball, sticky piston, and 2 iron, which is now in the AE system or ME system. I think ME systems are a thing in real life, like they're like server kind of related things. So they're actually technically AE systems instead of ME systems. So alright, there we go. Import bus, and we're going to want to make some acceleration cards too. Can we make advanced cards? If we get the processor, we can. Alright, so now we have the processor. Let's go ahead and make the capacity cards. So let's do this capacity card. And we might want to do a speed card too. Let's check out the card upgrades that we have. Let's see, acceleration card, we're going to need that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll make those instead. So let's just do that. Oops. Let's make the advanced card, which requires the calculation processor, which we do have over here. So it's going to make some of those, and then boom, boom, and then I guess we can do the gold one too while we're at it. So let's go ahead and do that. And I believe it's probably just a golden processor. It's not. What is it then? It's just a calculation processor. Okay, so let's grab another one then. I really can't wait to get the drives in the ME system so we don't have to keep running back and forth. So let's do that. Boom, boom. And we'll make some capacity cards. We'll actually make a few of these while we're at it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then we'll also make an advanced card into a acceleration card. So 1, 2, oh, okay, we ran out. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So now we're going to take an import bus, and we are going to stick it on this guy right here. We're going to throw on an ME cable, which we left upstairs. That's not too big of a deal anyway. We're going to want to throw the acceleration cards in, and I guess we'll throw in 1 or 2 capacity cards. Actually, let's do that. So now all we have to do is hook up an ME cable to this guy, and then we should be good. In theory, that everything is going to work the way it should. So there we go. That's going to take up a channel, and this guy should start importing items after we hook this guy back up. So let's do that real quick. Alright, so now all we have to do is just run the cable back down. 1, 2, 3. We should upgrade these to item duct eventually. So these pulverizers are going to start firing back up again, and then the sieves go back up, and then we should be good. Next episode, we're actually going to make a wall of machines, because this guy actually fills up, which is why I have the vacuum hopper here. As you guys can see right here, is spewing out items. And also, I forgot to hook this back up. 1, 2. How do I want to do this? See, because that imports like the diamonds and stuff. So we're actually going to throw this on top of this chest too, I guess. Because why not? We're going to block these from connecting, block that from connecting, and block that. And then that should be good. So that's going to start importing things that the chest puts in. And yeah, guys. So I guess it's going to be it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to hit the like button. Also, please be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, one last thing. Apparently, that these drives don't all connect side by side. You have to connect them directly from the bottom. And this is why the drives weren't working. Turns out the items were being stored only in the deep storage units. So I just figured I wanted to mention that. So yeah, bye guys.